a little bit of lapse in my time. You know what? So now I'm going to try to see if can I tag people on Instagram Live?
No.
Okay, so
you can share it to people.
I can share it to who? While I'm on it?
Yes.
You see me learning, I'm gonna share it to 95.3 Jams.
Yeah.
I'm gonna share it to First Stop. Hey. Share it to Lil Kiki. So I'm gonna share it to Sherelle. I need to share it to Natalie Nicole. So what I'm doing is swag. See it, I want it. I like the way I look on this thing, but it's not really giving me. Let me share it to Kiss Jams. Let me share it to Jermaine. Natalie. I can't type on here. Oh, I'm typing sideways. N-A. Natalie Nicole. Boom. Send. Okay, so now I do not have my, let me go. Can you share my notes for the show to my, airdrop it to, oh my gosh. Hold on. Share it to my phone right now. Airdrop it to this phone. I want to do the yes, he will. Okay, so I have one story that I did not get to. Okay, here we go. Texas man charge. I got that story. Okay, Natalie Nicole, I tried to tell everybody that I'm trying to promote your business. Total Life Changes. You know, God, this got me looking shiny. And Women Who Boss. Women Who Boss. And I need to get this. I think my camera must be dirty on this one. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. I'm out of the frame. I need to clean this camera off. At 1 minute. Other side. Where's the camera?
It's right.
Girl. If you all are out there, I had technical difficulties because it's right there.
Yes.
Now. Ooh, yes. Now let me know I need some lip gloss. So. I put on some more lip gloss. I'm going to promote Tom Ford right now. This Tom Ford lip gloss is the truth. I mean, it's just gold shimmer, but I love it. I only sell it in the summertime. So I bought two and then I lost one, so I'm glad I bought two. Anyway, so let me scoot this back. Let me get the light right and get this set up. All right. Did you put a comment in here on my Instagram Live?
No, because you went straight to live. I don't know if you can.
Okay, I can't add it live. Let me do this.
30 seconds.
Cancel. All right. So let me see what my story is. I have my next story.
Black women in Supreme Court.
I got one more story before that. I got one more Justice Department report. Headphones. All right, y'all.
Time to speak on all of that?
I'm gonna make it quick on this last one. They need to talk about these white racists real quick. I have one more white racist story. I got one more white racist story for y'all because I like that my headphones are working, so now I can hear everything.
We're starting the 11 o'clock hour.
All right. Here come the feds. Here come the feds. Well, now my stuff done stopped. My stuff done stopped working on my phone. This is so funny. I don't have Wi-Fi.
You ready? You need my phone?
No, I don't need no more time. I'm good. I'm so mad at this other phone. Is this phone not it's not plugged in?
You ready?
Yeah.
You still got 9 seconds.
I'm on. I got 9 seconds. I got 9 seconds to remember the story that I had.
3.
I need to see your phone.
2.
Pull up my notes on your phone.
Got it.
Okay, everybody, we are back. Thank you for joining me for this last bit of this show, baby, because let me tell you something. I've been saving this Black Girl Magic for the end of it. I put a shout out there earlier to my friends that I wanted to promote their businesses. If you are my friend and you know me personally, I'm not talking about do you know me on social media. If you know me personally, I want to share some stuff about your business. But I was talking to you about everything that the feds have been doing. And the last story I have about that is thank you, ladies and gentlemen, that the Justice Department just released on Thursday, January 13th, that the leader of the Oath Keepers and 10 other individuals were indicted in federal court for seditious conspiracy and other offenses related to the U.S. Capitol breach. Let me tell you, 8 others are facing charges in 2 other related cases. Let me tell you, Edward Vallejo, 63 of Phoenix, Arizona, the leader of the Oath Keepers, and Elmer Stewart Rhodes III, 56 of Granbury, Texas, who was the founder of the Oath Keepers, are being charged for the first time in connection with the events leading up to and including the January 6th insurrectionists. Richards was arrested on January 13th in Little Elm, Texas, and Vallejo was arrested this morning in Phoenix. So Thank you, Justice Department, for locking up those racist white people. They racist, talking about keeping the oath. They ain't keeping the oath of God. They keeping the oath of the right racism and probably of the Aryan nations. So anyway, that was a little bit of justice, sir. But we're going to go on to the next story because guess what, baby, ladies and gentlemen? It's time. It's time. It's time to get all these racist people out of the way. It's time to balance out the Supreme Court. Justice Stephen Breyer has announced that he is going to step down as justice on the Supreme Court of the United States. He made that announcement this morning, and the New York Post is reported that he plans to retire at the end of this term. And before he steps down, he's already said his finale could shape up to be one of the most impactful terms as the court prepares to issue rulings on pressing issues currently facing the nation, such as abortion access, gun ownership, and freedom of speech. As one of just 3 liberal justices left on the bench. See, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, she left us. God took her home. She did all that she could. Justice Breyer said he said, I'm 83 years old. I am now going to step down because we now have a democratically run Congress, a democratically led Senate, and we have a Democratic president. And I believe Justice Breyer said, I got to step down now so that Biden can have the opportunity while we have the Speaker of the Senate as a Democrat who will ensure that we have a liberal justice replace him. Now, this is because, right now we have Dobbs versus Jackson in women's health, where that could ultimately overturn 1973's Roe versus Wade establishment that women could have a constitutional right to an abortion. Now, this Dobbs v. Jackson case centers on a Mississippi law that was passed in 2018 that prohibits abortions after 15 weeks of pregnancy before a fetus can survive outside the womb. 9 justices heard arguments on the law last year, which is 2021. And they will get to decide whether or not they're going to allow that law to be upheld. Well, we already saw how the justices let that raggedy Texas law stay in place. So now we got Justice Breyer saying, I'm going to step down, but not until I hear this. So then we have another case, the New York State Rifle and Pistol Association, Inc. versus Bruin. Now, this is a gun rights. This requires 2 New York men are challenging a state law that requires gun owners to prove they have a good reason to carry a firearm in public when applying for a concealed carry permit. It's one of the most critical Second Amendment cases the court has heard in more than a decade, and it could have an impact on the concealed carry laws across the United States. When a Christian organization applied to have a religious flag raised outside of Boston City Hall, the city denied the application, prompting the group to sue, arguing the decision was a violation of their First Amendment rights of free speech. The Supreme Court will decide whether Boston violated the Christian group's rights of free speech. Now, that's the case called in Carson v. Mankin. That case centers on whether or not religious institutions can benefit from public funding. 2 families sued the state of Maine back in 2018 after they were denied public tuition assistance because they planned to use the money for private Christian schools. 9 justices will examine a previous ruling related to the issue and determine if religious freedom and equal protection clauses were violated. Now, I have to let you all know what Justice Breyer's position is on the court right now because he's about to retire. I just wanted to let you all know what was out there, what these other justices are going to be deciding on. We need Justice Breyer to go ahead and retire soon enough so that we can go ahead and confirm a Black Girl Magic justice, because that's what's about to happen, ladies and gentlemen. We have a slate of Black women that are already at the top of the list on everybody's mouths. And I'm going to introduce you to them right now. These are the women who could be picked to be the next Supreme Court justice. Now, after Justice Breyer's, now they tried to get Justice Breyer to resign a long time ago, y'all. Y'all don't remember that. Y'all remember that under the in the Trump before the Trump administration took over. They tried to get Justice Breyer to retire so that they could get to appoint somebody else really young because they were afraid that he was not going to physically survive and he would die during the Trump presidency. But God saw fit to see him alive, and now Justice Breyer said, "Okay, I'm about to go out because Jesus told me to leave the bench." So now. Here we go. Judge. Now, here's the one I hope gets it. Now, I hope she gets it because she's the same skin tone as my daughter. A pretty Black woman. Judge Ketanji. Now, that's number 1. Ketanji Brown Jackson. She spoke during the Senate Judiciary Committee confirmation hearing on Wednesday, April 28th of 2021. She is 51 years old, and she is one of President Biden's first picks to the federal judiciary as president, and she is considered to be the front runner for the Supreme Court. Let me tell you something. She just got to be the U.S. Court of Appeals judge for the District of Columbia Circuit. She is in the second most powerful court in the land. Because remember, the D.C. Circuit, they're all the liberal justices. So she just got to be appointed for a life term at 51 to be on the Court of Appeals in D.C. And now she's about to be up for the Supreme Court. Now, the next one we have, now this one, I'm okay if she wins, but she's my skin tone, so I don't really want her to win. If you need to be darker than my skin to win justice of the Supreme Court, because I want white people to understand that they are all black with nothing mixed in. But California Supreme Court Justice Leandra Kruger, see, her mama got it right. Her name is Leandra Kruger. She's 45. She hails from the home state where Vice President Kamala Harris has been a member of its highest court since 2014. She was nominated to the California Supreme Court at just 38 years old by then Governor Jerry Brown. Now, she ain't gonna win. Now, we know she ain't gonna get it because they can't have Kamala from California and have her from California, plus she's too light-skinned to me. Y'all know offense against the light-skinned people, but I've been known to be called light-skinned, and I like a dark-skinned darling. I need a dark-skinned darling to win this one. Now, we also have Judge J. Michelle Childs. Now, I don't know what the J stands for. Hopefully, it stands for something like Wantanja. But anyway, Judge Childs, she's 55. She was formally nominated to the D.C. Circuit by President Biden earlier this month. She has served as a judge on the U.S. District Court in South Carolina since 2010. Now, y'all know y'all just had them racist white men out there in South Carolina that were just put in prison for life. That brother-son team, that father-son team that went ahead and killed Ahmaud Arbery. So we need somebody from South Carolina. We need this black woman from South Carolina to go ahead and be nominated to the Supreme Court justice from the very racist state that she's hailing from. You know, that's calling justice. And then here we go, baby. Here's the one that's going to round it out. Now, if we don't give it to the first judge, we need to give it to this one. Judge Candace Jackson Akawumi. Now, you see, I love a girl with a good African name like Nyanza. Justice Jackson Akawumi, 43 years old, was in the first group of President Biden's judicial nominees, was a partner at the Washington, D.C. firm Zuckerman Spader until her nomination to the 7th District Circuit, U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals in 2021. She was confirmed in June to the 7th Circuit by a vote of 53 to 40. 53 to 40. You know them racist white people. There was just three white people over there on the Republicanville side that decided to go ahead and swing it over to her. They didn't want to give us voting rights, but they gave her a justice position. Now, she was attorney for the Federal Defender Program for the Northern District of Illinois. During her tenure there, she represented more than 400 indigent clients accused of federal crimes. She's the one who, when you're poor and you can't afford one of those high-priced lawyers that I mentioned earlier in my outtake, then you had her having your back. She is now a 7th Circuit federal judge, and Justice Jackson Akawumi will be the first judge appointed to that court with a background as a federal defender. And let me tell you something. My best friend in Dallas, Texas, started out as a public defender, and now she is an Alpha Kappa Alpha woman. Julia Clark Hayes is the very first black woman and the youngest woman to be elected to serve in Dallas County as a judge out there in the criminal courts. And she graduated law school the same time I did in 2001. We studied for the bar together. She worked at the public defender's office, and now she's the youngest sitting judge that's ever been elected in Dallas County. Won't he do it, ladies and gentlemen? Let me tell you something. He can raise you up the way when you're for the people, God will make sure that you rise to the top of the crop. And I want to say out there, Shanidria Wagner, if you got your business, y'all want to learn to speak Spanish or French, y'all want somebody fair and impartial who's going to help raise your child up in different languages, call Shanidria Wagner. If you want to get your life changed, you need to reach out to Natalie Nicole at Total Life Changes. When I was ill in my bed with my feet not working, she sent me some tea. She also sent me some CBD oil to rub on my skin. That was fantastic. It worked to help numb my feet, to make them feel better when I had double foot surgery. If you all are interested in having your own business, you need to reach out to Natalie, Nathalie, Nicole, at Total Life Changes. She's on Instagram. She's on Facebook. She's all over social media. Her company, Women Who Boss, is the company that created my website, y'all. Go to NyanzaLmore.com and just check out the flyness. Her company also created my law firm website, y'all. I had raggedy websites for years and years and years and years and years and years and years. Because I was just thinking it really didn't matter what it looked like, because my legal brain was just so on point. I could just help anybody, even if my website was raggedy. Well, Natalie Nicole's company, Women Who Boss, she's a bossy woman. She changed up all my stuff for a nice hefty price. If you got your coins together, you need to call Natalie. If you're a woman who's looking to get your business life together, to get your coins together, you need to reach out to Natalie Cole on Instagram. She's Natalie Nicole on Instagram. She's Natalie Nicole on Facebook. She's Women Who Boss. Women Who Boss Network. Reach out to Natalie. She also has a store in Galleria 1. You know, the rich part of the Galleria. You know, right there, down there, right over by Gucci and Fendi, Prada, Louis Vuitton, all them kind of stores. She's right over there, right next to the Louis Vuitton store, y'all, right in the Galleria. Natalie Nicole, she has Total Life Changes. Her store is amazing. She's always trying to help women in business, and I'm trying to help women in business. I don't have a whole lot to say out there for y'all, but I do have to say, if you listen to me at the top of the first hour, justice was served for Cardi B. Justice was served for Meghan Markle. For all you haters out there, for you hater out there that said I do cocaine, which I do not. I have never touched it a day in my life. I don't even think I've been in a room where cocaine was. If I saw it in real life, I wouldn't even know what it was. I've seen the bricks on TV when they got some people in the cartel that was arrested. But there was a liar out there who told some lies on me that I stole $30,000 from a client, girl. $30,000 from a client. She put a $30,000 lie on me. Well, she's going before the Justice Department as well. So is the one with that cocaine lie. And there was another guy out there who tried to claim that I cheated in law school and got kicked out of law school. I'm sorry, where they do that at? Claim that I got kicked out of law school for cheating. Well, I mean, I don't know how you can graduate magna cum laude, be president of the Honor Society Phi Delta Phi, be the managing editor of the Law Review, and be on the dean's list every single semester, and then work from one of the baddest law firms in the United States of America, and then come right out and pass the bar the first time. Well, and then end up going to work for a short term as the assistant general counsel for Texas Southern University. I don't know where they do to that, but the feds are coming, y'all. Be ready for the knock on your door if you've been my hater. Because I took a page out of God's book, and then I took another page out of Cardi B's book. Then I took another page out of Oprah's book and said, all you got to do is stay prayed up, get your coins right, and lawyer up. So guess what, y'all? The feds are coming to knock on your doors. The feds are coming. The feds are coming. You better be on the lookout. But guess what? When the feds knock on your door, you cannot answer. Yeah, you better be ready for the feds. The feds are coming. The feds are coming. The feds are coming. And you up there in D.C. that try to collude with some people down here. You try to conspire against me. You try to conspire. We getting you for conspiracy, baby. My lawyers have been working on this day and night, baby. Ooh, and you see, I'm not 2 chains. I'm 4 chains. Ha ha! One of these chains is my God chain. One chain is from my daughter. One chain is from my husband. And then I got the diamonds for pushing out a baby at 45 years old. So I want to say, all of you out there, don't worry about your haters. God got something for them, and so do the feds, baby. If you need good lawyers, let me know. Ricky Anderson, Jaylene Mack, that's for entertainment law. If you need family lawyers, I'll have to let you know who they are later, because all my best family lawyer friends are all judges in Harris County. Now, I don't even know who to recommend to you. If you need somebody in criminal, you need to go to Carvana Hicks Cloud. You need to go to Sevilla Evangelista. They're fantastic. They practice in state and federal court. I'm just telling you who you need to reach out to. Be good to each other, because if you're not good to each other, that means you're not being good to yourself. The first rule, love each other as you love yourself. Keep God's commandments. Keep it holy. And if you're out there gossiping and being haters to people, you better watch your mouth, because the feds are coming. Love you all. I even love my haters too. I'm going to pray for y'all when the feds knock at your door. Bye, everybody. All right, that was a good show, wasn't it? Woo, woo, woo. Won't you do it? Won't you do it? Woo, woo, woo. Feeling really good, feeling really good, feeling really good. Yeah, I cannot wait to it's going to be such a magnificent 2022, you guys. I'm so excited and happy about what's to come. I'm happy that, the federal government is working on my behalf. I'm very happy that my lawyer, my legal team is working on my behalf. I'm very happy that all of my haters that love to post lies about me on social media. I love that all my haters that love to tell lies that I steal from clients. First of all, I'm sorry. You cannot steal money from clients and be a member of the State Bar of Texas. That's number one. Number two, if you were caught cheating in law school, you're not even allowed to take the bar. Number three, if you do cocaine, I'm sorry, I'm no offense to those people who do cocaine. Okay? I'm not trying to offend you. I'm not trying to call you out, but I don't do cocaine. I've never done it a day in my life. But this woman has been running around telling everybody that I'm a cocaine user. And she even told that same lie about my best friend. Yeah, she said that me and my best friend, we do cocaine together. Well, let me tell you something. Let me tell you why I'm growing my hair out long. So when we do that blood test, and when they do their hair strand test, and when they do all of my historical blood tests from all and ever that I've ever took in my lifetime, I can win that $250,000 just like that. And her husband's a lawyer. I can't wait. I sure want to say, I'm not going to say your name because I'm just going to, but what I will do for you out there, I want you all to share. I want you all to tag and share. I'm making this public because I want all my haters to know that the feds are about to knock on your door. The sheriff is going to knock on your door. He's going to get you at your job. Some of you are out there doing lots of posts. I loved your posts. I'm reading all of your posts. And you know, for you out there who are trying to use my name and not really use my name, but trying to act like it's not me and it is me, I've seen it all. Because guess what? I realized how many really good people have my back. I don't know what people say about me until my friends and people on the street that I barely even know come back and tell me. So you guys, thank you. Thank you for telling me. I was like, girl, that girl said I do cocaine. Girl, I don't even drink. I guess maybe because I'm so hyped and I have so much, energy, that people think that if you have energy and you're really hyped. I'm not really hyped for any other reason that I have a really good life. That's all it is. I don't have problems. I don't have any problems. My skin is good. My diet is great. I'm alive. I'm breathing. I'm happily married. My husband loves me. He hasn't cheated on me. I guarantee you, if one of the haters thought that my husband ever cheated on me, they would have posted it on social media. But that's what they did to Cardi B. They lied like her husband was cheating on me. Now, we know Offset ain't cheating on Cardi B. Offset loved him some Cardi B. But did y'all see what he bought her? That mansion that he bought her? There is nothing that man would not do for that woman. There's nothing Offset would not do. So I just want to let all my haters know the feds are coming. And you know how good God is? He's so good that when you get served, it's going to be on video. And all of y'all who heard all this nasty, all these lies being told about me, yeah, y'all are getting served too. If you decided to stay neutral, say, oh, I don't want to choose sides. I don't want to get in it. All of you neutral people, you're co-defendants. I just wanted to let you know that too. If you decided not to choose a side, oh yes, you chose your side. You chose your side if you didn't choose to be on the side of right and justice. You chose your side. I know you are. You're going to be so flabbergasted. And it will be a public meeting. I'm going to put this out on public. Because these purpose and try to run me down to the people in my sorority. Yes. And some of my sorority sisters, yes, were peddling some of those stories. Like, girl, did you hear this about Nyanza? Did you hear that about Nyanza? And then some of them were like, girl, did you hear what they're saying about you? I said, are they saying that about me? Why are they coming at me? Did I do something to them? They said, no, girl, you're just pretty. I said, thanks. I appreciate the compliment, girl. Is that really why? Yeah, girl, you're just pretty. I mean, that's what they do to pretty women. I said, okay, well, guess what? The pretty bitches got to bring it on. And I would like to curse on social media, but I can't wait. I'm so excited. Let me tell you something. I have never been so excited to be involved in lawsuits than I am now. Oh, the feds are coming. And you know what makes something federal? When one of the defendants lives out of state. You get to go to federal court. I'm a Texas resident. When you're suing people that live in Maryland, Virginia, Washington, D.C., and Texas, you get to go through the Justice Department. Federal. I love the feds. I'm licensed to practice in federal court and in state court. And let me just put the record out there. I've never had a grievance. I've never been sued for malpractice. I've never been suspended, and I've been practicing, Lord, say the same, for 20 years. I took the bar and I passed it the first time. I graduated at the top of my class. So if you want to check I've never filed bankruptcy. I've never been arrested a day in my life. Ever. 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 I've taken so many blood tests because I've had so many children. I've been a blood donor for so many years. They like to keep my blood because it's pure and clean. So all y'all haters out there, see, that's the thing. Cardi B was able to prove. You have to have objectively verifiable proof. Objectively verifiable means there must be something that can concretely say it's not true. Simple blood draw. Look at my veins. Look up my nose. No powder here, babies. But I love that this woman who said this about me, she's a wannabe AKA, y'all. She might need to save her money for her legal fees. She's not going to be able to afford AKA. But I'm just going to go ahead and stop talking about my haters. I don't want to give them too much shine. I got to wait and give them shine when they get sued. So if you're out there, you my haters watch my show. I got 10,000 people that watch this. My haters that are watching my show, I'm glad that you are watching. It's too late to backtrack. It's too late. Won't you do it? Won't you do it? Won't you see? Y'all thought because I never said anything that I didn't hear. I heard it all. I heard it all. I'm getting every last one of you. If you even breathed my name, I'm going to get you. Now, I'm not going to say that. God is getting you. Because I had a team meeting with my lawyers yesterday. And they were like, I know, I'm a smart lawyer. I ain't going to lie. I'm smart. But if you're a lawyer that represents yourself, you have a fool for a client. Did you hear me? I represent myself on nothing. I believe in paying for legal representation. But I also believe that if you didn't pay me and I was your lawyer, I'm going to sue you for my money. Because you're going to pay me. Got one of those lawsuits coming out too. This is going to be so good. I like being in the news. I like being in the news. And I like putting other people in the news too. Because this is what I'm going to do. The same way Cardi B said, this is for all those people who were bullied in high school. I had a hater that's been bullying me since I was in college. Since I was 20 years old. She's still bullying me. Trying to destroy me. But guess what? Just like Cardi B said, this is for all those people who had the bullies. I've had a bully for such a long time. She's about to be 50 years old. She's about to be 50 years old and still bullying me. Well, guess what? Guess who's going to have the last laugh? God. God has been watching the conspirators, honey. God said, Nines, just wait. And I mean, I have to say, I saw a Facebook post or Instagram post that said, don't you ever wonder why the people with the most haters, how they keep on getting blessed? Don't you ever wonder why when the haters are out there trying to tear you down, if you're out there and you got haters on you, here's my message to you. If you're a person that's being harassed, cyberbullied, real bullied, if you're a junior high school student or a high school student that's being harassed by how you look, who you love, what your weight is or what you can do or how poor you are, whatever, don't worry about those haters. You can survive and thrive past your haters. God is sitting behind you like the shade upon your right hand. Okay? He's not going to leave you. He's going to make sure you're okay. And he's going to be on time. He's going to take care of your haters. And I'm going to set an example where I live for women who are going through this by women who are being cyberbullied. I was cyberbullied so much that it's like, okay, I never responded back to cyberbullies, so I figured I would just ignore them. But God said, don't ignore them. It's time. It's time. And so I want you all there to stay steadfast. If you got people that are hating on you, all you need is God. You don't need nobody else. God, because guess what? God will send the messengers to you who are going to tell you what they're saying and give you things that are actionable to sue them for. And you know what? If you have haters that are bullying you, call me. I'm a civil litigation attorney, dear. I'll knock them all the way down. I'll split their head back to the white meat. You know, that's what black folks say. I'm going to cut them to the white meat. Let me know. I'll sue them for you. And you know what? If the cases are really good and you're getting really harassed and you're a mama that can't afford me, I'll do a pro bono. won't he do it? Call me. Slide into my DM. If you're getting bullied, I don't care how old you are. If you've got a cyber bully, if you got a group of women or men that are constantly tearing you down, constantly tearing you down about your business, especially if they've been talking mess about you, about your marriage, about who you are, about your children, call me. Call my law firm, NyanzaLMoore.com. You can find me, themorelegalgroup.com. You can go to my website. You can sign up. Call my office at 713-448-0176. If it's too many of you, I'll get some other lawyers who are there who want to do their pro bono service hours, because, you know, we always have to do pro bono hours as lawyers. I swore to the State Bar of Texas and I affirm that I would do 25 hours of free legal services per year. Last year, I did it during the Texas Freeze to help out people for free. This year, I'm going to help out with the people who are being bullied, who need me to file a whole bunch of lawsuits. So just call me. I'm going to sign off now because God saw fit for my headphones to work. Okay. Bye, everybody. Have a great rest of your day. Okay, you do whatever you're supposed to do.